Topic: Human reproduction, structure of male and female reproductive systems, puberty, gametogenesis. Aims of lesson. At the end of this lesson you should be able to interpret diagrams of the female and female reproductive systems. Know what puberty is. Differentiate between spermatogenesis and oogenesis. Introduction. You have studied human reproduction in grade 9. Revise the section on meiosis that you have covered in term 1 in grade 12. Concepts and skills. Study the following definitions. Note that at least 2 marks are awarded if you can define a term correctly in the examination. Vas deferens, the tube in the male reproductive system that connects the epididymis with the urethra. Testosterone, a hormone that stimulates the maturation of sperm and puberty in males. Spermatogenesis, the production of male gametes through meiosis. Chorion, the membrane that, together with the endometrium, forms the placenta. Know the meaning of instructional verbs in test and examination. Questions e.g. Instructional verb meaning. Name: give the name of something. Differentiate: use differences to qualify between 2 or more categories. Tabulate: draw a table and indicate the answers as direct pairs. Describe: state in sentences the main points of a process. Explain: give your answer in a cause-effect or statement and reason sequence. Compare: give similarities and differences between concepts. Acrosome, the structure in the head of a sperm containing digestive enzymes. Vagina, structure in the female reproductive system where semen is deposited during copulation. Fallopian tube/oviduct, structure in the female reproductive system where fertilization takes place. Puberty, the stage when secondary characteristics develop in males and females. Male reproductive system. Use your textbook and study the functions of the following parts of the male reproductive system. Testis, epididymis, vas deferens, seminal vesicle, prostate gland, Cooper's gland, urethra. Female reproductive system. Use your textbook and study the functions of the following parts of the female reproductive system. Ovary, fallopian tubes, uterus lined by endometrium, cervix, vagina with its external opening and the vulva. Puberty, the stage when secondary characteristics develop in males and females. Use your textbook and state the main changes that occur in male characteristics during puberty under the influence of the hormone, testosterone. Main changes that occur in female characteristics during puberty under the influence of the hormone, estrogen. Gametogenesis. Gametogenesis is the formation of gametes by meiosis. Male gametes formed by spermatogenesis. Female gametes formed by oogenesis. Spermatogenesis. Diploid cells in the seminiferous tubules of the testes undergo meiosis under the influence of the hormone, testosterone, to form haploid sperm cells. Structure of a sperm. Use your textbook and study the following functions of the parts of a sperm cell. Acrosome. Head with haploid nucleus. Middle portion/neck with mitochondria and a tail. Oogenesis. Diploid cells in the ovary undergo mitosis under the influence of the hormone, FSH, to form numerous follicles. One cell inside a follicle enlarges and undergoes meiosis. Of the 4 cells that are produced, only 1 survives to form a mature, haploid ovum. Structure of an ovum. Use your textbook and study the following functions of the parts of an ovum. Layer of jelly. Haploid nucleus. Cytoplasm. Common errors made by learners in examinations. Learners unable to label and provide the functions of different parts of the male and female reproductive systems. Learners cannot differentiate between spermatogenesis and oogenesis. Activity/assessment. Complete the activity/questions on the sections of human reproduction in your textbook. Work through the questions and activities on page 19-21 of your Mind the Gap study guide. Consolidation. Define all the terminology relevant to the topic/is covered in this lesson. Work through the questions on human reproduction in past examination papers. Values. By studying and learning about the human reproduction, you will develop a deep understanding of the male and female reproductive systems, puberty, pregnancy, and contraceptive devices. Answer the following questions. Question 1. The diagram below represents some parts of the male reproductive system. 1.1 Identify parts A, B and C. 1.2 Describe the process of spermatogenesis in part A. 1.3 Test results show that a man has a low sperm count. Explain why a doctor would advise the man to wear underwear that is not tight. 1.4 During a vasectomy, the vas deferens from both testes is cut. Explain one reason why a man who A. does not want to have children will choose to have a vasectomy. B. has had a vasectomy is still capable of ejaculation. Question 2. Explain 3 structural adaptations of male sperm for fertilization. Question 3. The schematic diagram below shows a human ovum that is about to be fertilized. The diagram is not drawn to scale. 3.1 Identify parts A, B, C and F. 3.2 Give the letter and name of the part that A. contains the mitochondria. B. contains enzymes required to penetrate the ovum. C. will enter the ovum during fertilization. Question 4. The diagram below represents the human female reproductive system. 4.1 Identify part C. 4.2 State one function of part D. 4.3 Name the hormone secreted by part B during the first week of the menstrual cycle. 4.4 State how the hormone named in question 4.3 influences part D. 4.5 During tubal ligation, part A is surgically cut or tied. Explain how this procedure prevents pregnancy.